Hi, you guys. This is Randy Richard in the shop, except I'm not even close to the shop. Anyway, on Friday, this last Friday, almost a week now, at 9 o'clock at night, a wildfire started approximately a mile and a half to 2 miles from our house. By Saturday morning, I want to say Saturday morning. Saturday morning, it was around 150 acres. By Sunday morning, it was 1,000 acres and heading kind of in our direction. Sunday afternoon, we watched it crest a ridge that was a mile and a half away from us. And I had some video of that. I'll show you the clips of it cresting, and I'll show you the smoke when it was first started. And we actually, before it crested, we just my neighbors and I, we decided we'd drive out maybe a little bit, see if we can get a little bit better look and things like that. So we got pretty close, and it was really ripping. So we ended up having to turn around and come back. And we got back to the hill at my neighbor's house, and we watched it crest over the ridge a mile and a half away. So then we all decided we better be packing. So we went home and started packing up in case we had to evacuate. Midnight Sunday night, we get a phone call that we have to evacuate. So since it's at night, the grandkids are with us. My oldest daughter and the three grandkids we've been with us for about a week anyway, staying. So we had to leave. Pretty much otherwise I wouldn't have left, but since it was the kids and everything, we decided, well, time to pack up and go. So it took us maybe an hour. We were ready to go, and we packed up the horse and the dogs and just a few possessions and some clothes, and off we went. About 9-10 miles away, my sister-in-law lives. That's where we are now at her house. Her husband and her had left on Sunday morning to go to Mexico. So the house is vacant for a week. They'll be back here in a few days. But the grandkids are now gone home last night. So Tuesday evening, the kids and all flew out, went back to Nebraska. So that's about it. That's the situation. We're here. Now, what you see behind me is gray skies. Well, it's not fog, it's not clouds, it's smoke. It's very, very thick. The air support in the last couple of days has been very minimal on the fire. They've got well over 1,000 firefighters. I don't remember the numbers. This morning, it was 21,000 acres and still going. Right now, they don't have any air support flying because of the smoke. They can't see what they're doing. So lots and lots of ground crews. The terrain is very inaccessible by ground crews. Very rough terrain, very dangerous terrain. Very few roads. So in a lot of ways, they're protecting everything they can as far as the structures goes, where our house is, and the road in there, which is only one paved road, and letting it burn around. The park, there's areas in the park, the Yosemite National Park, that is, are threatened. There's some private property just outside the park on the border that is now being threatened it's within a couple miles of that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna show you some maps, Thursday fire maps that have come out. First map will be of the overall fire, you'll see the size of the fire. And on that, I'll have a couple indicators showing you where our house is, roughly, and where the fire started. I'll have some indicators on the map. And what else? That's about it. But like I said, I had some video clips of some nasty stuff of the fire. And that's about the situation. We have no idea how long we're going to be here. It could be a month, could be a week, the way it's going. I'm sure they're not going to let us back in until it's completely safe Fire's within a half a mile of our house, the closest part of it right now. They have dozer line all around the area that's has houses up there. They've pretty much got all the way around it. Huge dozer lines. Let's see what else. And they had air support in there all day yesterday, all the last few days. They had 4 helicopters in there. My son's outfit is finally on the fire also. They've got 2 of their helicopters here. There's probably 3, those are S-60, Sikorsky S-61s, and then the other outfit, HTS, Helicopter Transport Services, has several sky cranes. Somebody else has a CH-47. There's a K-Max, and there's several Bell Huey helicopters flying also. And then when they can, they've got, they had 8 air tankers or so on the fire when they were able to get them in there. A couple of those were VLATs, and the rest of some S2s, some smaller aircraft, and a C-130 was even in here. Oh, see, that's about all I really know. Information has been thin. Needless to say, it's kind of hard. You got to really go over the internet and to acquire information. But my son has some pretty good contacts as far as pilots. He knows 4 of the pilots that are flying on the fire, so he gets some pretty good information for us. We know our house is still there. The 4 pilots have the GPS coordinates of our house and have made several flights over the house just to give us a little report. So that's kind of nice. We know our house. There's been no structures lost so far. They've been doing very, very well. A couple of our friends up there, the fire has come literally almost to their back door, but they've protected their houses and stuff. So just about everybody up there is evacuated. There might be a couple people still hanging on up there, but the power's been out for 4 days, almost 5 days. So it's not going to be fun going back. Refrigerator and freezer have obviously defrosted. So that's going to be kind of nasty. I hope no other damages other than that. Also, I just want to say that there was 1 firefighter lost on the fire early on, first day, I believe it was, during the first night, actually, a dozer operator. He was a classmate of my oldest daughter and very good friends of both my daughters. So it was Braden Varney is his name. So we're very sorry for the family and everybody. The whole community is in strong support of them. He grew up here, and he was a good man. He left a wife and 2 small children behind. Anyway, that's the situation. That's why there's not going to be too much videos going on until something happens, and hopefully we can go back home. Hopefully our whole house and shop, and hope everything's still standing. I got a little bit of a t-shirt campaign going. Mine came the other day. So there it is, and the logo's on the back. So a few days left on that campaign on Teespring. So get a shirt. I'm going to need the support, it sounds like. So thank you guys, and enjoy the maps and the little short videos. And thanks for watching. Do appreciate it. This is a map showing the entire burn area. Down there is where the house is, and up toward the top is where the fire started, up there at the top. The fire is spreading mostly to the east and southeast and a little bit in the north there. To the east is the Yosemite National Park. To the southeast is mostly uninhabited area of national forest, very rough terrain, no roads, almost no roads. So it's very, very difficult access. So it's mostly air support has to fight that fire. This is a really tough fire to fight. You can see down in the corner is the legend for the other markings on the map. This is the zoom in of where the house is and the distances from the fire we are, and the one paved road going in and out of our area. There's some dirt roads, but they're mostly all blocked now.
One of my viewers from Tennessee is stuck on the other side of the fire. We were going to go fishing together today. Hope Tom is safe over there. This is what it is now. It's not looking good. That's not lava, folks. Forget Hawaii.